the woman was shocked to discover that the world's richest man looked exactly like her bankrupt husband. In disbelief, she couldn't wait to send a message to her husband. The CEO instantly felt his heart tighten. To keep his real identity hidden from his wife, he instructed his assistant to find her location within 20 seconds and monitor her every move. Not long after, he learned that someone was about to publicly strip his wife. Furious, he rushed to the scene to see who dared to do this. It turned out that the day before, as the CEO of his company, he had just returned to take charge. His assistant couldn't wait to tell him that his mother-in-law had insisted that he immediately finalize the engagement with the William family. Upon hearing the William family's name, the CEO's anger flared, because when his family went bankrupt, the William family not only refused to help, but also made things worse. This caused him to lose all goodwill toward the William family. However, the marriage was his grandfather's only wish before he passed. To fulfill his grandfather's wishes and get the William family to cancel the engagement, the CEO decided to play along with the act of being a poor man. He knew the William family's usual tactics, and this would guarantee that the marriage proposal failed. Meanwhile, the William family still foolishly thought that the CEO was the same bankrupt young man as before. So, to prevent their biological daughter from suffering, the wife came up with a cunning plan. Soon, the CEO arrived with gifts to propose. Seeing his shabby appearance, the richest man didn't even want to glance at him. At that moment, the daughter came downstairs. When the CEO saw the red birthmark on her shoulder, he suddenly realized that she was his long-lost first love. As a child, the CEO was shorter than others, and was often bullied by classmates. But the girl not only stood up for him, but often helped him. This became the happiest time of his childhood. But after growing up, he searched for her in vain. Now, by chance, they met again. The CEO immediately felt that this trip wasn't in vain. However, after having a drink with his first love, he started feeling disoriented. When he woke up again, he realized they had been framing him, because the girl was the adopted daughter of the William family. The William family was using this dirty tactic to force the girl to marry the rich heir in place of their biological daughter. When the girl refused, her adoptive mother threatened her, saying she'd never find her real parents. Seeing the devious ways of the William family, and knowing she was already married to the CEO, the confused girl reluctantly agreed to take responsibility and be with him. Hearing this, the CEO felt a surge of happiness, so they rushed to register their marriage. The next day, the girl told her best friend about the sudden marriage. Her friend, looking at the marriage certificate, couldn't stop praising how handsome her husband was, but she felt that he looked familiar. Before she could figure out who he resembled, the girl received a call from her scheming sister. She threatened the girl to attend the class reunion that evening, or she'd throw away everything left to her by her biological parents. So, that night, the girl and her best friend went to the high-end hotel for the reunion. While waiting in the lobby for the others to arrive, the girl was stunned to see the CEO walking in. He looked exactly like her newlywed husband, so she immediately sent a message to the CEO. Upon reading the message, the CEO panicked. He quickly instructed his assistant to find out where his wife was. Soon, the girl and her best friend entered the private room, but what the scheming sister had planned was to humiliate